Good morning, Barbara McGuire with Pacific Sotheby's International Realty, and this week's market report is going to be geared more towards lending. So I've invited Michael Campos with San Diego Funding, our preferred lender, to talk to us about that this week. Michael, take it from here.
Thanks, Barbara. Thanks for having me. In the last number of months, we've had record low interest rates. A lot of 30-year fixed loans have been as low as 2.25, 30 years fixed. And with our high net worth customers, we've been in the low 3% range. So we've had great interest rates available at reasonable down payments to help our high net worth customers purchase expensive properties here in San Diego, and also with low down payment options to help our first time home buyers purchase as low as 3% down payment.
Oh, that's really good. What kind of FICO do they need for that?
You know, we have had really low concerns about FICO scores lately. Okay. As long as they have like a 680 FICO score or higher, a first-time home buyer can get a really good interest rate right now.
Oh, that's awesome. Can you talk to us a little bit about the forbearance programs that are going on?
So a lot of homeowners, because of COVID, have had actual issues or concerns of having issues to getting COVID. And the concern is the ability to repay back their monthly payment. Mm-hmm. So the federal government released an act called the CARES Act, which gave the option for customers with government loans to file for forbearance, basically up to 180 days of not making your mortgage payment, where your credit score is not penalized for doing so.
Oh, that's good.
One of the major concerns has been in the last little while is, well, what happens when my forbearance is over?
Yeah.
And so Congress, Mortgage Bankers Association, Association of Realtors have all gotten together, and each type of loan has made a plan to how a customer can pay back those unpaid mortgage payments without the risk of going into foreclosure or having permanent damage of the credit report.
Okay, so if they're in forbearance, can they in turn sell their home and get a new loan for a new house right away?
So yes, so the rule is that if you are in forbearance and you cannot make your payments back, pay your payments back in full, mm-hmm. you have to make 3 regular mortgage payments until you're eligible for a new mortgage. If you're in forbearance and you realize that forbearance was a big mistake on your part,
yeah.
and you can pay back your forbearance in full, it takes like a few weeks for it to trigger on the credit reports, but then it would look like it never happened.
Oh, okay. And then let's kind of address a lot of people that I've been talking to are sitting on the fence for purchases, waiting for those foreclosures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there has been, when CARES came out, when forbearances started taking place, when COVID started taking place, the first thing people were thinking about was, now we're going to have discounts in real estate. Yeah. Now we're going to be able to find some foreclosures. Now we can wait to watch the market drop. But it really has happened the complete opposite way around. Homeowners have been able to stay in their property. Interest rates have continued to fall. Inventory is still low. We're not really going to exceed a lot of foreclosures. More than 90% of the loans here in San Diego, those customers with loans have equity. Okay. Since the last market crash, 2008, 2009, everybody has had to bring in a down payment with the exception of active duty or retired military. And since 2009, most people's properties have appreciated. So we're looking at most homeowners in San Diego having equity, having to have had skin in the game, mm-hmm. and if they did have to go to forbearance or anything like that, 90% of those loans as well have a plan in place to repay back those debts so they're not put at risk of foreclosure. Yeah. Banks don't want to foreclose like they did in 2006. They can't handle the bad publicity like they did before.
No, we've already gone through that once.
Yeah.
So if you'd like more information on the lending side or purchasing a home, reach out to us at the information below. We'd be happy to help you. Barbara McGuire, Pacific Sotheby's, and Michael Campos, San Diego Funding. Thanks so much. Boop.